Na, végre, hogy elindult a történet.
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
Ezt hagyjad a
I'll
inventory-t
skedaddle.
használod rajta.
Ez?
A 63-as.
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Ready, called your number.
Jó, akkor mehetsz tovább. Gondolom. Már nem fog baszkódni.
Ezzel
Még egyszer.
rendesélek, kapja be.
Ja.
Lotek, I have to talk to you. It's about...
Itt is lootolj ki mindent, amit tudsz.
Lotek?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before
As
me,
well,
your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What?
Beszélj vele.
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
Nem úgy azt mondja, majd a picsába. Jó. Mindig mondja a pár végezős.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally, there is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
Arrébb mozgatna. Ahelyett arrébb mozgatnátok az asztalt, igen, a bolygónak a mágneses mezőit befolyásoljátok.
What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
That's a lie.
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Lotek. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
Nem tudom.
Can't stop thinking about what you said. That my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
Postádat
The
megkérdezem.
girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting
Jó,
to
azt
run.
mondja,
Finally. Are we done?
jó betettem.
You bet.
Oh, now.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Oh, if only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh, yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock, too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all.
Jó, akkor girl belongs, aztán nyomd azt,
The
hogy
girl-
nincs.
Wrong, I've hoped.
Jó,
Fine, are we
That's
No.
all.
Well, then,
Elindítom, visszaálltok jól.
Na, visszamegyek az Assembly Hallba.
I kind of know this.
Ó. Vezetően tudunk vizet lopni.
Oda előhívod a csávot.
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind.
Jó, nem tudom. Ott van.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
On. Ja.
next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? S-O-L-O-N-G-Y-O-U-S-U-C-K-E. Damn, where was I?
Érzem.
So long you suck.
Úgy teljesen úgy néz ki.
Mindegy, ez csak egy ilyen poén volt. Jó, hogy áll a izé, a inventory drive picit?
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well. I don't want any...
Menjél vissza izébe. Menjél vissza a Mayor Office-ba. Hoppá. Ups,
Miért nem
elfelejtettem.
Tonyhoz jöttem be?
Az fönt, aha. A vízemblémával valamit csinálni kell. A víz és a
Sivacsot vettem az Denzel izéjétől, szerintem.
Nem hiszem.
Kutya.
20 szerzett. Ez a vízkereső bot és a vízemblém.
Jó van. De nem gondoltam volna úgy.
És
What's this? A hidden compartment? Looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Volt zárva a kocsi? A kocsihoz kellhet?
nem.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
Busz, nem tudom hol.
Itt lesz.
Ó, ez az. De
This
az.
might be unnecessarily complicated, But I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet. Clear water. It really exists. All that's missing is the energy-rich and stimulating additives.
Jó? Energy akármi. Stimuláló. Próbálj meg belekeverni valamit. A syringe-et. Vagy nem, amit a dokitól kerestél. A stimulás.
Isn't coffee powder supposed to be specifically stimulating?
Mi van?
Isn't coffee powder supposed to be specifically stimulating?
Ezt nem értem, mindegy. De a lényeg, hogy meg...
There'll be time for chemical. What I need now...
Booze az mi? Glass of clear water. Értem.
Nem is itt szoktunk sört, hanem...
Nincs itt még valami ott, ami kinyílt? Csukd be ezt? Nincs. Még egyszer, mi van? Itt a két, mi lehet, hogy mikor kapunk a perc? Milyen búz? Check the búz.
Ez a búz, ennek volt búzva neve.
Jobbkat tolja arra a földgömbre. Vagy les
If
meg.
this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I never so lose the key to my front door all the time.
Itt kell még valamit csinálni.
Ó, vagy nem tudom, mindjárt nézem. Mi az, hogy take a booze? Nincs is semmi booze.
This sign deserves more.
Ott itt van fia?
Abba szerintem nézd, ezt kell értékelni így. Itt boost írt ki enni a mondat. Ez boost.
Közben az víz.
I must have found clear water, obviously.
Itt elég maga az, hogy tiszta vízzel.
Jaj, baszki. Mi ez? Szappant kell a szívashoz. Szappant. De szappant már csináltál. A legelőbb. Ugye? Ugye?
Te rossz.
Még megmaradnak a szétbaszások. Tök menő. Meg a Tonyán is teljesen szétbaszott.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
Jó. Nem tetszik az irány, ahova tart ez az egész. Takarítania kell.
Ja.
A kocsit.
Igen.
Is this really necessary?
Olvas.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Jó.
Fény Galliba, ugye? Hát megvan a Palinak a kulcsa.
Igen.
Palinak a...
Parinak megvan a Sugar Puff.
Igen.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
Az biztos nem. Balett. Az lesz.
Nem,
Balett
az lesz,
egy figura volt ott.
Igen, akkor jó.
I love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah, I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Akkor...
Megvan a kulcs, beszélj helynökkel.
Ezek a dumák...
Beszélj vele.
Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Puff.
Ezt a nevet bezzeg megjegyzi. Jó, ott ül itt, csak egy.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Sugar Puff.
So you have no problem remembering that name?
Seems like it.
Jó, megvan a kulcs.
Hogy örül magán, ez a csávó is.
Végül megjegyzett egy nevet. Mert vissza elejére.
Sugar Puff.
Úgy nevet van.
Igen. Kicseszhető deja vu érzésem van, pedig én nem néztem, hogy te ezzel ennél a résznél játszol szerintem. Nem is nagyon néztem.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Mivel tudod összekötni? Vagy mivel tudod kinyerni az energiát, ami a kocsiban?
It seems like there's still enough juice.
Ó, de rossz.
Mi?
Próbálgassad.
I want the battery acid.
Miket van át?
Akkumulátor.
Ow! Yeah! Ow!
Igen, nem kéne átugrani. Lényeg az akkumulátorsavat kell, szóval így ki tudja nyerni.
Ezt kell csinálni.
Ha! I siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that.
Fasz.
Energy rich clean water.
Mi kell még? Nézzük. Clear water.
Még itt kell tevékenykedned. Van az a táblát, vagy mi azt a bikát kell használni?
The seats are cup and on the drop. Sugar Puff.
Kocsit az be nem kell.
Nem akartam.
Van ott a táblád, a negyedik ütemed. Azt a bikán próbáld meg.
Így?
Aha.
Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cap. Main thing is that it worked. I can still hear Rufu's laughter. I'll never try riding a bull in love ever again. That's below my class. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! What good is it being the best of matadors? Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes. One more time.
Nem, mi kell a listán? Azon a hülye listán? Igen. Erő vagy mi, látod? Az a erő. Revitalizing, újra életerősítő folyadék, szerintem.
Ki kell ezt is fúrni?
Az biztos nem. Mondom, biztos nem.
Nem baj, megpróbálom.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Akkor ez.
Draw blood from an enraged bull?
Igen.
Child's play.
Na, sikerült ezt szedni?
Mert én is kölcsönzök most. De forra végére így kell szedni.
Bull's blood. Check.
Mi kell még?
Nem kész.
Azt szerintem kombináld majd a vízzel. Az még clear water. Nincsen meg? Mindegy.
Szóval ezzel tölök el.
Kombináld a vízzel a taurin.
Cool. I already have the special water at least.
Na most már beadta, hogy ezt a izét. Receptet, hogy már jó a víz. Nincs clear water, de a víz az jó.
Nem tudom.
Nem tudom, mennyi torihoz? Tori voltjába. Csináld meg a kávéport.
Ez kell nekem?
A pinch of black powder.
Már kicsit, a víznek mi a neve? Energy Rich River, igen, tiszta víz. Nem értem miért nem pipáltak ki, na mindegy, csináltam. Csinálj tovább.
Stimulant. One whole chili.
Innen már enélkül is, segítség nélkül is meg kell oldani.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Hogy mi az a mégyen?
I have the water,
Mindegy,
yeah.
Slayer. Hajaton gyilkoló. Jó, ez rendben van, nem tudom, ez bubos.
Jó, azzal nem foglalkozunk,
Jó,
megyünk. De azt
igen.
mondta, hogy menjen, és messék oda izét aztán. De nem.
Nem.
De...
Majd visszajön ki azt az
Izítom.
évet.
De hol az?
Azaz.
Into the tank you go.
Üzemanyag.
Mi?
Üzemanyag.
Igen. Tudod, hogy működik a kávéfőző, nem mondom, nincs semmi.
Én értek el.
I have the powder.
Elég kávét főztem már, értek hozzá.
Igen.
Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about
Durva
pressure
kávé lehet.
within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Smoke?
Espresso version.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Mi a fasz történik?
Ilyen, amikor lefő a kávé.
Igen.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Azt hiszem, ez egy minigame-nek számítok.
Ez ami itt volt.
Igen. Összerontam kraktokat a szarok.
Most rohanjunk főképpen a sajt.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Ó, fasz. Nesze, expresszó.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of three. You. Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap.
Na most
Szóval a
akkor...
doktort vagy el kéne csalizni.
Mindjárt. Vajon mondani akartam, nem tudom. Ez jó, tehát aki felébreszte, az viheti haza most. Tessék, kapsz egy ilyet.
Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy. From everyone else to me.
Milyen cuccai vannak nálad? Ja, jó.
Jó.
Jó. Szóval. Ez a köcsög doki. Ez tudod, hogy tűzoltó és rendőr is egyben. Valahogyan csalízd el innen.
Az meg egy ilyen felgyújtom.
Na
Gizmo
neki
never
adja.
understood my, although it's fairly easy.
Kinek adom ezzelnek?
Nem.
A polgármesternek.
Ne személynek adjad, hanem használd.
Gyújts már fő valamit, hogy...
Gyújts már föl valamit, hogy átalakuljon. Ne menj vissza, ott kell maradnod.
Itt kell felgyújtani?
Igen. Azt a hülye ajtót nyisd ki ott.
És ki? Hozzá még egyet tudsz. Ég. Hogy fogja?
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Aha.
Szegény bezártam oda. Na nézzük.
Figyeld, jó, próbáljad.
Jön a pillanat.
Nem, nem kell segítség.
Don't even think about it, Rufus.
Keep your hands off the Elysian, Rufus!
But this situation calls for a funnel right there.
What? No! What makes you think that?
You should be glad that Inspector Gizmo's not around.
Miért a Rufus beszélt a izé hangján?
Nem tudom.
Don't even think about it, Rufus.
Keep your hands off the Elysian, Rufus!
But this situation calls for a funnel right there.
What? No! What makes you think that?
You should be glad that Inspector Gizmo's not
Nem
around.
tudom.
Jó.
Ez hiba?
Igen.
Elbasztál?
Itt kell maradnod, az a lényeg, innentől már megoldod. No.
Szegény.
I didn't vote for him to meddle. Wait a second. Did
A
I vote for
csavaroknál
him
mik
at all?
vannak?
Or did I vote for anyone else? Wow, politics are wicked.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa!
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is my stethoscope? It's gone. Thieves! Crime in progress. Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Oda.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired.
Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you alright?
Kijölt az egyik maga.
Igen.
What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, doctor.
Mi ez a gól? Miért ez a neve?
Az ő gól. Az olyan, mint azért a neve, hogy Sándor. Jó, ezt még beszéld végig, aztán ennyi lesz.
Goal? It's me, your savior.
Hups?
No, it's Rufus. Yes?
Hups?
You can give me any name you like, babe.
Rufus.
Flash Dash Kazash?
Savvy Mummy. Good. Oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle Force.
Munch Grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Knock knock.
Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations.
Én nem csak érdemes nem így beszélni.
Szóval nem is fog semmi értelmeset mondani. Azért mondd azt.
Get a hold of yourself.
Soup. Guadeloupe?
Yeah, she's attractive and fun to talk to.
Úgyis mindjárt végül beszéltek.
Ez még
Say,
így.
did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Well, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. Did you get it? Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Wonkers.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The organ on He betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes, yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus.
Mennyire bőkezően
I'm
fogja
so
utána.
very thankful.
A fejlet elég hülyen van amúgy.
Igen.
Very, very thankful.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam when tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But
Miért van?
Swatcha kursu loka shwitapop.
Mennyire szísz beszél.
the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Na jó van.
Jó, legyen ennyi. Jó,
Egyelőre ennyi folytatás következik.
Jó, bassz. Jó,
Ja.
ennyi.